Hello everyone, welcome back to Action Figure Imagery. These are artificial intelligent images of female fantasy warriors action figures, part 2. Had something like this before, and sorry if I hadn't did a video in a while. I apologize. Um, Getting a lot of hours on the job and been very tired as of late, but back now. Um, a lot of overtime hours. I'm back now, and these are these are artificial intelligence images, of course. Pretty cool image right here. How green her eyes are. Of course, as many of you know, these are not real action figures, but artificial intelligence generated AI images. And here we have groups of figures, some individual. Um, some are they're like a mixture of sword and sorcery, mixed with some sci-fi, mixed with superhero like attire. That's what you see here in these figures. And you see the purple one on the end got cut off. I see the rest of the figure got cut off on the end. I wish that didn't happen. And here's 3 right here. Not many weapons. I don't see any weapons on many of these female figures here. A few have weapons. Some have weapons and some don't. If you see the lady on the end, the blue hair, she has like a sword on her side. And the one in purple has like a little pistol in her hand. A very cool attire indeed, by a lot of these figures. And there's a blue one, and neither one of these have any weapons. And I wish I could I wish there was some kind of way maybe you can make these into 3D images. That would be great one day if there was technology to turn AI images into 3D images, and that way you can print these out with a 3D printer if that was to happen. But you might not get any articulation like that. You would just get a solid a solid like statue figure. The first one is pretty cool. Look at how the middle one in the middle is. Look how tall the one in the middle is in this one. She has 2 weapons. And the lady on the end with the blonde hair on this one, the red and the gold, reminds me of she looks like she could be out of Flash Gordon. Many of you are familiar with the Flash Gordon franchise. A lot of cool figures here, but yes, back to my conversation about turning these into 3D images with a 3D printer. If only we had the technology to transform a lot of these figures into 3D images, that way they can be printed out with a 3D printer and wouldn't have to worry about trying to pay a customizer to make these for you, or begging a big name company to make these figures to look at this video when you can do it on your own. That would be nice. And the lady in all black, by the way, reminds me of Black Widow. It's a lot more bigger than Black Widow, however. Blonde hair, but she had the same black outfit that Black Widow has. And you do see a lot of similarities of certain characters from real life. I mean, not real life, but some of these figures do look like actual real comic book characters. Like the one I mentioned earlier about the one that looks like Black Widow. The lady in blue right here is probably the coolest looking one to me out of this one. At least the outfit is. I like how shiny her armor is. My favorite one in this one is probably the one in purple with the blonde hair. That's cool. The purple and the silver mixed together. I like that. And that's a cool outfit with the one that got the weapon. Nice color combination of blue and not sure what color that is, burgundy. The one in the middle, the AI made a mistake on this one. Look at the blonde in the middle missing a half of her bottom leg. I did not notice that until I just saw that. As that past picture that you just saw on the screen is a perfect example of that AI is not perfect. It is not. AI makes mistakes too, just like human beings. Artificial intelligence is not perfect. As you can see, it will make mistakes, unless it was intentionally for that female character to have half of a leg like that, but I doubt it. The AI just made a mistake. And some of these female characters, in my opinion, they look like they could be heroic. They could be heroes. And some of the ones look like they could be villains. The ones that look like they're near angry or frowning almost look like they could be villains instead of heroes. Speaking of facial expressions, you don't see too many of them smiling, by the way, except for this one. Looks like she might have a little bit of a smile. And what kind of weapon? Those are some kind of yellow daggers she got as a weapon. It's also nice how there are figures like these three with different heights. You have some shorter ones and some taller ones. And very colorful outfits indeed on all of these figures. And look at the tall one right there with the Star Wars like gun in her hand, one with the purple, and or Battlestar Galactica. I'm sure many of you old school fans know about Battlestar Galactica. I think I remember seeing a gun like that in Battlestar Galactica in the previous picture. Said some of these characters look like they could be outer space characters. Some look like they could be sword and sorcery. Others look like superhero type, like Marvel characters or DC type characters, or DC type attire, Marvel type attire. And these are pretty good right here. Just choose your, if you want some action figures of these, I suggest maybe choose your favorite, whoever your favorite customizer is, and making custom action figures, and ask them how much they'll charge to make an action figure out of any one of these figures, and I'm sure they'll be glad to do it. There's some more. The blonde and the two blondes and the orange one kind of look alike, by the way. They got the same face and same hairstyles between these figures right here. As we are now nearing the end of the video, and that is the thumbnail figure right there. Majority of these are pretty cool looking. I wish they could be actual figures, majority of them. It would be fun to have these in your collection, mix them with your Masters of the Universe or any other type of superhero type style figures. And that's the end of this video, folks. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Everyone have a blessed day, and we'll see you in the next video.